Hi you guys, this is Jay Newbie and you're watching Newbie Life. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe down below and support my channel. I focus on self-health, beauty, and lifestyle. So on this video, I wanted to talk about why I have no friends. Now, if you clicked on this, I'm quite sure you're dealing with the same dilemma. And I know that there are other YouTube videos saying that if you don't have friends, it's because you're depressed and you're lonely and stressed. I beg to differ. The reason why I do not have any friends is because, well, I've tried it multiple times and each time it has failed for me horribly. It's either, I'm looking at my book here, it's either that they want to know what's going on in my life, they want to know my business, and they have no intention on supporting me through that. If I'm going through something, they just want to know. They don't care, but they want to know. That's not a friend, you know. Or they are thinking that we fell out probably because they think that I tried to take their man. This happened twice to me already. One befriended me because she wanted to know what her man was up to, and another one friended me because she wanted to apologize about how she treated me because she thought I was talking to her man. Either way, that's a horrible situation. Another thing with friends, they either have too much drama. And honestly, sad to say, those are the most genuine ones. The ones that have like all the drama in the world. Oh, you know, like, man, I can't get no job, or or they'll say like they're having like boyfriend problems. Oh, they had to call the police, and oh, he cheated on me again, and that right there. At least they're real with you. But it's not good for your energy. And that's why it's just a major topic for me. It's just, I feel so much inside. And this is a part of self-health also. And basically self-help to me is caring for oneself. And you can't care for yourself if you're polluting your environment around toxic energy. And all of that right there that I just provided is toxic energy. I mean, the list goes on to why I choose not to have any friends. Some friends are not even serious friends. If you have a friend that only contacts you because they want to go out somewhere, like, oh, let's go to the movies, oh, let's go to the mall, oh, let's try this restaurant. And it's like, okay, what more do you have to offer me? Because to me, that's more of an acquaintance. All of these people that we're considering as our friends, they're probably just acquaintances. Or maybe it's just me, and maybe I just require too much from my friends. To me personally, I feel as if a friend, my definition of a friend is basically, well, first let me talk about the definition according to Webster's definition of a friend is a person whom one knows and with whom one has a bond of mutual affection, typically exclusive of sexual or family relations. So, when you say friend, I mean, a lot of us talk to our family members, like our cousins or brothers. Yeah, those are friends. Like my husband, he focuses on like his friends or his cousins, but to me, I still say, well, you have friends and I don't, because he talks to them like every day, all day, every day. They can talk for hours, him and his cousins. Me, I don't have anyone. I don't talk to anyone. It's gotten to the point where I enjoy speaking to you guys through this camera than to speak with people in real life or in social media, like in my DM or whatever. It's just gotten to that point with me, and it's not a bad point. Trust me, it's not a bad point. It's just for me this is what works for me. Also, as you notice, the definition mentions exclusive to sexual relations. If you're having sex with a person, just because you're having sex with them doesn't mean that they're your friend. Oh yeah, we feel each other. We're entangled. Our energy's entangled when we have sex. Yeah, it does, but that's not your friend. That's just worse for you. That whole friends with benefits thing, it's not real. Get it out of your head. That can never be a friend. That's not what a friend is. A friend doesn't penetrate a friend. Friends don't penetrate friends. So you need to either pursue that relationship further or shut it down, because that's not a friend. You know, that definition, I mean, to me, it's a really good definition. But the key word is you have to have a mutual affection. Are your feelings for your friend the same way that your friend feels for you? If you really have to think about that, that's not your friend. If you feel as if you're giving out more than you're putting in, that's not a friend. Maybe I just require too much. I don't know. Maybe that's why people have tons and loads of friends. But for me, I require a lot out of my friend. I feel as if a friend is just as important as choosing a partner, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a spouse, someone that is a ride or die. Just like my husband is my ride or die, my friend would have to be my ride or die too. Maybe I'm requiring too much, but that's just me. And if you can't be that, then you don't serve me any purpose in my life. Because honestly, it sounds cold, but that's just how I am as well. If I have a friend, I am going to love that friend, support that friend, be honest to that friend. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that you are okay and that you feel satisfied with me in your life. I bring some type of value to your life. And when I'm talking about value, I'm not talking about materialistic things only. Like, of course, I'll cater to my friends. I love doing that. But even if I have a friend that is not financially stable, I will help that friend, because that's what friends do. I can't say, hey, I'm like this right here, and then I see you down here, and I consider you my friend. So it's just, I really require a lot because I know a lot is required of me as a friend, and that's just my definition of a friend. Maybe, you know, when people have all these friends, it's because they require so little. Like, oh, we talk, we send a little text here and there, or oh, go check this out on social media, or oh my gosh, I just saw this new restaurant opened. No. You know, I can do all of that by myself if I really wanted to be honest. But I need someone that I can be real with. And I realized the friendships nowadays, I mean, I haven't dated because I've been married for almost 9 years now, but I have heard from coworkers and acquaintances that the dating world is no joke nowadays. Like, these apps and so on, like, no one takes it as seriously as they should. And that's the same way I think people take their friends. They just think because they friended them on social media, okay, we're friends. Wrong. That's not what a friend really is. I mean, you can call them a social media friend, but that's not what a friend genuinely is to me. I require a lot more, I guess, than the average person. And that's probably why I don't have any friends. But to me, the most honest thing that I can say right now is I prefer to have, what is the saying? Like, I prefer 1 dime over 10 pennies any day. Any day. It doesn't make sense for me to have multiple friends that are useless or no use to my life. And as hard as it sounds, it's the truth. And I just want to come to you guys because I really want to know, am I the only person that's thinking this way? Am I really the only person that's thinking this way? If the only reason I can call you is if I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, you won't believe what happened to me. Then you're like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. And then what? You know, I want someone that's going to come up with things to assist me, help me figure it out. If you can't help me, you know, physically, help me mentally. You know, mentally stimulate me with some information, please. You know, I need people that I can exchange information with, that I can exchange energy with, and we can come together and make something big. That's how much I value a friend. So maybe my values or my standards of a friend is just too high for this millennial world. I don't know. But for now, I will not have any friends. And I am perfectly okay with that. Because, honey, if you are feeling good about yourself, if you are loving yourself, and you have yourself together, don't think because you don't have friends, you don't have it together. If you genuinely feel on the inside you have your stuff together, then why do you need a friend? Friends should be just like your spouse. They are not required. They are, you know, not something that makes you whole. They just add to it. You know, they're just an extra. You know, because remember, when you came in this world, you came in alone. You will leave alone. I mean, all I want is, before I do leave this world, is to just fill my life with positive energy, positive people, positive mindsets, a positive environment. Because who needs all of the extra stuff? Who needs all the drama, all the stress, all the, you know, untrustworthiness? I mean, you don't need it. So, yeah, that's just my take on a friend. Oh, before I go, I did have one good friend. I don't know if this ever happened to anyone, not the scenario in particular, but just having a good friend and losing it. I had a wonderful friend, and she knows who she is. I don't know if she'll ever watch this, but she was a great friend, and I messed it up. And sometimes we mess up friendships as well. So, on the flip note, if you have a good friend, honesty. Not disclosing information is just as bad as lying about it. If you know something, say something. Speak up. Because that's what friends do. Don't be that friend that, oh, you see your friend's man with somebody else on a date and you don't, that's not my business. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to get involved. Because you'll end up like me, losing the one good friend that you ever had in your entire life. As a matter of fact, after I finish this video, I still have her phone number. I'm gonna text her, and this was like years ago, but I'm going to text her just to say thank you so much for being such a good friend to me. And I didn't realize it then, because just like all the things I mentioned in the video before, she was all of that and more. And if you have a friend like that, hold on to him. So I'll just go ahead and end the video right here. I'm gonna go ahead and text her. I probably won't get a reply. It's been about 3 years now. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. And again, if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe down below and click the thumbs up button if you like the video.